Hey guys, it's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today we have an overview of the new Warrior Nemesis 2. So first and foremost, shout out to GoalieStrings for sending me, Cam from over GoalieStrings, for sending me this head to check out, and also for stringing it up. I'll have all of GoalieStrings information down in the description, Instagram and everything like that, so you guys can check it out. He strings a ton of heads, some of the best goalie heads I've ever seen, and a lot of goalie heads for your favorite MLL pros as well. So the Nemesis 2 is the newest head in Warrior's line of goalie heads, and I have to say, just right off the bat, easily the best. I've had Nemesis before and never really liked them that much, but this is definitely a nice improvement, and certainly always helps when it's strung perfectly. So let's just discuss some of the main points of the Nemesis 2 and also compare it to the original Nemesis. So this has been one of the most popular goalie heads the Nemesis has for a long time. All the MLL guys use it, and it has a slightly different face shape than the Eclipse. So the Nemesis has more of a round bowl style face shape, rather as the Eclipse starts out a little wider at the top and comes a little narrow at the base. You can see just how round this head is, and it's always had a little bit of flare on the inside of the side bowls as well, just to help with stringing and channeling a little bit. So the main new feature in the Nemesis 2 is the addition of Warrior's Sym Rail Technology, which is adding in all new heads, and it seems to be really great technology. You know, it's in the burn that I use, and I really like it. What it essentially does is they've carved out some of the inside and outsides of the sidewalls to make it lighter without sacrificing any stiffness, which is definitely important when it comes to a goalie head. So this is not a light version. They had the Nemesis Light. This is just a standard Nemesis, so it is a little heavier, so it definitely helps to have those cutaways to make it a little lighter, but still maintain as much stiffness as possible, because you really, don't want the ball to hit corners and have the stick fold back on you and the ball going anyway. I'm sure the most frustrating thing in the world as a goalie is to have the ball hit your stick and still go in the net even though you made the save. One time Mike was playing goalie in one of our men's league games, and he had an old goalmaster, and he wasn't making any saves. I mean, the kids who were playing were pretty good, and he makes a save with the corner of the goalmaster, and the whole corner of the stick just breaks off and the ball flies right into the net anyway. It was pretty bad. So here we have the first Nemesis and then the Nemesis 2. I actually just noticed something on the tag. It says Nemesis, and then right here it says ruin somebody's day, which I think is a pretty funny motto for a goalie head, and maybe a motto some of you goalies should adapt. But quickly, some of the main changes from the 1 to the 2. The scoops are pretty similar. What you're going to notice here on the side ball is where you're going to see the main changes. So you'll see in here, it's just solid, flat, and then you look at the Nemesis 2, and you just have these cutaways right in here and right in here that make up that Sym Rail Technology. And the same thing can be said for the outside with the cutaways. You can see here it was much bulkier in these connecting points, and the overall size of the sidewalls, and they just cut away a little bit of that, which actually, believe it or not, does add some strength in the way that they cut it away. It also makes it look a lot better too. It looks a lot cleaner, it looks a lot higher quality. Judging by the stiffness, this Nemesis, the original, is definitely less stiff than Nemesis 2. They definitely stiffened it up, which, as I mentioned before, is a great quality for a goalie head. So I really like that they made it a little stiffer up in the corners and up in the scoop, and a little tougher to bend back. The main other change is in stringing holes. You can see the original Nemesis had them pretty few and far between, which makes it a little tough, especially for a goalie head. And the Nemesis 2, they added a whole lot more stringing holes, which are the perfect size and shape and distribution. You can see they run all the way down the sidewall, about twice as frequently as in the original Nemesis. So getting in the pocket a little bit, again, this was strung by GoalieStrings with 20 diamond ECM black. Strung it up with, Cam strung it up with a mid pocket with an insane channel. When you pound the pocket in, you just feel like the ball is just going to sit there like a rock and release very, very smoothly and consistently. Great outlet passes, obviously, and great rebound control from that great channel, and pocket depth and definition right there in the middle. Overall, could not have asked for a better pocket in this head, and really impressed. Still working on my goalie stringing skills, so hoping to get on his level one day. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this overview of the Warrior Nemesis 2. Let me know if you guys have picked this head up at all, and what you think of it. So make sure to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.